Hope you're all well, hope you're all healthy. Sorry about the shitty camera angle, I can only apologise. Here we go, pre-match. Norwich City, Leeds United on Sunday, 12 PM kickoff. 12 PM, sounds like fucking midnight. Afternoon kickoff, guys, so, as if you didn't know. Anyway, upbeat this time, this video. Last one was a bit of a fucking downer. I'd had a belly full, I'd had enough, I was frustrated, I was angry, I was pissed off how season ended, but we've moved on, I've got over it. Now we're in playoffs, we've got to make most of it, so I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. I've got my ticket already for the second leg, so we need to stay in it. We need to be in the tie when the second leg comes around, so we can't do anything stupid on Sunday. So I'm proper excited, like I say. I'm also very nervous. I know our past history when it comes to playoffs. This is a different team, however. I'm not a believer in all that, you know, look at how we've done in previous seasons and stuff like that. I get all that though, I really do, and I get why people say it. But I just feel like this time, surely this time it's our season. When you look right back, 1987, Charlton, who else have we got? When we played at Millennium Stadium, Watford. I went to Donny 1 at Wembley. When we got beat, we were shite then. We were shite against Watford. So, when you look at the Derby County one, less said about that, the absolute better. So, Frank Lampard, he had his day then. Obviously, we were all on a downer. Same as just gone by now, Leicester City, when they got promoted. Couldn't just celebrate on their own, had to come out with that I predict fucking playoffs or whatever they were doing, which is an absolute, you know, bit of an embarrassment. Ipswich went and done it with fucking lead singer Ed Sheeran. Leeds are falling apart. Now, if that's not a team talk in itself, then I don't know what is, because all he has to do is play them back, them taking piss. So we need to go out there, put it right, and show them that we aren't falling apart, we aren't going anywhere. Now, I might end up with egg on my face and look an absolute tithead, but I'm prepared to put my head on chopping block if that's the case. So, like I said, though, we need to keep it tight, we need to stay in game. So, in that respect, I'd like to see us maybe change team around. I won't include Rutter in this one. I think he's looked a bit lethargic. He's been losing ball a lot. He's been spending a lot of time in his arse. I know he gets kicked to buggery and people kick chunks out of him. He seems to be always targeted, same as Somerville, but I'd leave Somerville on. Now, personally, if it were me, my team, obviously Melier in goal. Right back, I'd have Connor Roberts at right back. I'd have Firpo at left back only because Byram's injured. Centre half, I'd have Joe Rodon and I'd throw Charlie Creswell in there. I know he's not played all season, but for me, that lad, he's always available and he'll always do a job for us. Like the time he come in against West Ham a while ago when he had Antonio in his back pocket. Now that shows he can play at a decent level. We know all that. He's played for England youth and stuff. So for me, I don't think Charlie Creswell has let you down. Now that frees up Ampadu. Get him thrown in middle. Ampadu and Kamara. Have Gruev sitting just in front doing a Calvin Phillips role just above, just in front of defence, mopping up anything in between. But have Kamara and Ampadu be a little bit further forward. I'd have Dan James on right hand side. Now over Nonto, because Nonto for some reason has been spitting dummy out and taking his ball home for the last few games. I don't know why he's been like that. Also throwing himself on floor and play acting. Now Dan James, he gives 110%. Let's hope he's fully fit. If he is, I'd put him in there. He always runs his socks off, he wears his heart on his sleeve and he gives 100% every single time. So I'd have him over Nonto, I'd have Somerville on left hand side. Now the big debate up front, do we have, now for me, I'd have Joseph, but also I'd have Joseph for the second leg, I think. For this leg, I think Bamford's ideal. Hold ball up, bit of support play. You know, keep it tight. Like I said, don't throw away stupid goals because we seem to be conceding a hell of a lot recently. Now, I don't know whether this blip that we've had is anything to do with how they've all fell out recently. I think we'd already had that blip when they had, I think they all had an heart-to-heart on training field. Now, I'm sure some players didn't appreciate what other players were saying and they've all got pissed off with each other and they've all fell out. Apparently, I don't know. Obviously, we don't know the ins and outs of it. Daniel Farker does. Now, he needs to get a grip of it. He needs to get him told. It's side before self every time. Forget about it if you don't get on. Let's do it for the club. Let's do it for fans because next season could be totally different because Parachute payments will be reduced, so that tightens the budget straight away to keep us inside FFP, which might feel like 49ers. To keep a competitive squad, they've got to start selling players, quick fire sales, which we don't want at the end of the day. Also, we know, the likes of Somerville, we could get decent coinage on him, which will obviously give us money to make a competitive team next season. Along with Archie Gray, I know he signed a contract till 2028, but it's still there, and it's still possible, and it could still happen, because at the end of the day, as they say, money talks. So let's hope we don't go down that avenue. We don't want to. We want to go out there and we want to put in a performance. We want to make sure we're still in tie. We want to take them apart at Elland Road, and then obviously get to Wembley, and then get back into the promised land. That's what we want. I've got full respect for Norwich City, I really do. I think they've got some great fans, they really have. And I've always had, as a football club, I've always got time and a lot of respect for Norwich City. Now, years ago, when I used to play football, believe it or not, I did used to play football. We went down there and we played in a tournament, Canary Cup it was called, and the winners got to play in front of a whole crowd before a game at Carrow Road. Obviously, we never won it, but I so enjoyed my time down there. The people down there are lovely. The fans that support the club are lovely fans as well. So, like I say, I've got utmost respect for them. But putting all that aside, obviously, being a Leeds fan, I want us to get the result, obviously. Now, my prediction, guys, is I'm going to go 2-1. Leeds United down at Carrow Road. That's my prediction. I was going to originally say a draw. I can't bring myself to do it. I've got to say that we're going to win. I don't know any other result, to be honest with you. We could be playing best team fucking in universe and still say a Leeds win. So that's just me, guys. I'm positive as hell. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Let's get out there, put in a shift, put in a performance, and fucking get into that promised land, guys. That's what we're all going for. That's the direction we want to go in. Let's hope Daniel Farke's got them all fired up, and like the fans always will be, and they'll fucking sing their hearts out. Let's hope that the players fucking play their hearts out as well, guys. Smash a thumbs up on video. I'd really appreciate it if you could. It helps channel grow. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for everybody who's always subscribed. I can't thank you all enough. Get on quiz tonight, guys, if you can. 8 PM kick-off on quiz. Piss ball of a quiz this week. Some people were saying it was a little bit hard last week, so I've made it even easier this week. So come and join us in that if you can. Also, have a look at being a Badger Beard Army member. We're doing stuff on that channel which I'm sure that you'll be pretty happy with if you obviously join. That's entirely up to yourselves though. I'm not there sitting with a begging bowl in front of me. I'm just purely asking, that's all. If you want to check it out, guys, then be my guest. So have a lovely day, have a lovely night, whatever you're doing. Take care, stay safe. I'll speak to you all soon. Come on the fucking mighty whites!